Bomb Squad, how are you? It's TNT episode 61. It's the Saturday show on a Saturday, but of course, nobody's going to hear this today on this Saturday that we're enjoying right now. It's probably going to be a Monday, maybe a Tuesday. It's going to be bad when you hear this.
Probably going to be midweek because Thursday still hasn't come out.
Yeah, we're just going to try to make you feel like it's a Saturday, though.
Yeah, exactly.
Go by a little faster. My sickness is subsiding a little bit. I'm still a little stuffy. Is my voice? Do I still sound stuffy?
No, you sound fine. You sound normal. You sound good.
I went to the CVS after some research and just got like a nuke bomb of a pill, just like Mucinex, max strength.
Whoa!
Like, hey, like the directions are just like, hey, easy with this. Like, I know you may be feeling sick, but like, don't go overboard with this.
Not overdo it here.
Yep. So I took one before I went to bed, and I woke up and I'm like, oh my god, I'm not like a cement head anymore.
So you know what it is? You take the pill. It's got those little Mucinex blob guys, and they go in there with jackhammers, and you just like break it all up.
Yep. And it all happened while I was on autopilot and sleep. So
yeah, it's a night job. It's a night job. You do it overnight. You wake up, everything is good.
Great job, Mucinex. Shout out Mucinex for all your respiratory infection needs. But so Saturday show, classic 4-pack, world famous segments. And are we doing the mayor's bet for this episode, or you might as well?
Yeah, fuck it. We'll just do it on this one.
Yeah. So I was thinking about it. So I have the muscle stimulators and the nipple shockers, but the muscle stimulators are worse. But what I'm going to do is instead of putting it on my nipples, I'm just going to put it on my hands and put them in makes, like if you put it to max power, it makes them cramp up insane and it feels terrible. But I have to do this for an entire length of Piano Man.
Yeah, that's true. But I don't know if that's how long is Piano Man?
It's like a 6-minute, 30-second song.
Okay. Am I going to sit here and listen to you sing Piano Man? God damn it.
Maybe we can change the song to something quicker. I'd be all in favor of it. Yeah.
Yeah.
I don't want to get electrocuted for 6 minutes, though. Maybe a nice little 3-minute ballad. I don't know. We'll think of something.
Yeah.
Yeah. That's happening. So definitely stick around after the segments. Tones, you good?
Yeah, I'm good. I just want to say shout out to us for actually having a Thursday show on a Thursday and a Saturday show on a Saturday.
It's got to be the first time in a very, very long time.
Very long time it's actually matched up. So kudos to us.
Yep, shout out to us. So with that, let's just jump right into that classic 4-pack of questions. Hit it, Kane. I love how Kane is our fucking 4-pack soundbite. We established that on episode 3, and it doesn't make any sense, but it's still it's just natural. Couldn't imagine it being anything else.
It's just I think because one time we did it where we threw it in there,
it was like a surprise,
and there was Kane coming in, so that's why I just stuck with it because it's Kane. Yeah. Kane's awesome.
Yeah, but you know what? People always get amped when Kane comes. They always get amped when the 4-pack comes, no matter what. So, all right, question number 1 here, of course, from the Ask Reddit subreddit. So. Bear with me. They could be bland, but let's make them interesting. What was the best Christmas gift you ever got? 'Tis the season. Figured.
Yeah, no, it's a good question. The best one I ever got, I'm just going based off of reaction, was Pokemon Yellow back in the day.
Wow.
I wanted it real bad. I don't know how long I was waiting for it, and I finally got it.
That was a phenomenon for kids our age. That was the one where Pikachu follows you around the entire way.
Yep. And I just freaked out. I just sent it home to the game. I was like, yes. Just screaming, jumping up and down. I was probably 7 or 8 at the time. It was that peak where I was old enough to understand and appreciate Christmas morning, and also young enough to still believe in Santa and get excited for shit.
Oh yeah.
So it was just now it's oh cool, sucks.
Yeah. Oh yeah. Those are the worst forever.
Yeah. No. Yeah. So it's just now it's not as, and it's I don't need a whole lot. If I want to go buy a game or buy a toy or whatever, buy anything, I can go do it myself, so.
Yeah. It sucks about Christmas now. As we get older, it really is a seesaw. Now we're in the giving section of Christmas. Now we have to be the givers to the kids, and it just sucks. It drains the bank account, and you're not getting any, you're getting the joy of giving others joy, which is the point of Christmas. But those receiving joy back in the day, that's the best part of Christmas. Starting to slip away from his tones, Might go to the mall and give Santa a list and see what his reaction.
Go sit on Santa's lap.
27-year-old, I don't want to sit in his list. I would just be I don't need to sit in your lap. It's fine, but here's my list of things that I want. He'll just be okay.
Did you ever see that Always Sunny when Charlie goes to see Santa? Because did you fuck my mom?
Yeah, but that's. I'm same way. Video game, but it was Rock Band. I was in between when I first got Xbox and my mom got me Xbox, Halo, the original, and Madden. I think there are only 2 games available for it, or like 5. I don't know, but you got me 2. I didn't even know what Xbox was, to be honest.
Really?
Didn't ask for it. I didn't even no, she just got it for me, and I popped in Halo. My brothers were just like, "What the fuck are you playing?" Because that looks incredible. Yeah. And they just took it from me and then they played it. But yeah, that was incredible. But Rock Band, because I was so into Guitar Hero, I just wanted Rock Band because it was the drums and I wanted to see how it worked. And it was like the last present. I didn't think I got it because you see a Rock Band box.
Yeah.
That's a big fucking deal.
It's a big box. Yeah.
Like I went down to go see like what Santa left under the tree. I didn't see any boxes big enough for Rock Band. And I was like, fuck, damn it, Mom. Like I didn't say that out loud, but that's my internal whatever. And then after all the presents were open, I was just like, yeah, thanks. Like, Merry Christmas. Just like clearly bummed out.
Yeah.
And my dad was just like, oh, you know what? I think I forgot one. Went out to the garage.
You pulled the old Christmas Story.
Fucking Rock Band. And then I ended up being the greatest drummer there was for that. I went upstairs, started playing it, bought all I had a gift card, like a Visa gift card I got in the stocking, put that into my Xbox account, and just bought all the Metallica items you could buy online and just learned the drums that way.
There you go.
But that was...
You think that applies to real drums? Because I know like the guitar, there's like 5 buttons. So it's like, it kind of applies, but like not really. But drums,
it felt like I was incredible. I mean, like it still got the same I mean, like doing the foot pedal and the the hands. It's tough to I can't do it anymore. Yeah, I have it. I lost it completely.
Yeah.
It was tough. I didn't realize what I was getting myself into. But I was like, I'd play expert and get like perfect scores. People were like, "Whoa, have you heard about Tom Heavey at Rock Band?" Like, I was like, "Word on the street, that kid could fucking drum."
Legend back in the day.
Oh yeah, went to the Rock and Roll Hall of Fame and everything. But yes, that was one hell of a Christmas. All right, question number 2: if your life had a slogan, what would it be?
The awkwardly mistimed mishaps of Big Tones.
Ooh, that's like more of a book title than it is a slogan.
Oh, yeah, I guess. I guess I gave you more of like a title.
Yeah, it sounds like it's like, what's that movie with Jim Carrey? It's the
Eternal Sunshine of the...
No, I was thinking he's the babysitter. It's like the uncomfortable... I totally forget what it's called.
I don't know.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah, I guess, I don't know. That just kind of encapsulates my life.
Say it one more time.
The awkwardly mistimed mishaps of Big Tones.
Mistimed mishaps.
It's just kind of like the story of my life where it's just like nothing ever, like time-wise, like I'm either always too early or too late to something, and there's always some kind of mishap. There's always something along the way. It's just like,
yeah,
it's like the Curb Your Enthusiasm music comes on, where it's like, it's like, God damn it, there's always something going on.
Yeah, I mean that's just your Restaurant Depot brain, which is slowly taking over your entire brain because they're working you to the ground. I hope you. I don't know if you're like.
Oh, really I know. Especially this time of year, like December, like this is when it really starts picking up.
Tones, you worked 14 hours the other day. You worked from 4 a.m. until like 5 p.m.
Yeah, no, it was not great.
That's insane.
I know. You don't have to fucking tell me. I know. I want to burn. Like Harold and Kumar. Anthony Anderson's like the drive-through, and he's like, I'm gonna burn this motherfucker.
Are you looking at him just like you really think you have it that bad?
That's what I want. Like that's all day yesterday. That's what I was thinking. Like, I'm gonna burn this motherfucker to the ground. I'm gonna do it. I'm gonna burn it to the ground.
I was thinking it because his fucking situation, their gigantic freezer broke, so you had to take everything out of it and get it to another freezer. So like, because freezer stuff can get damaged very easily with a broken freezer. It's chaos.
With how expensive like frozen seafood is so expensive. I mean, just we have these crab leg boxes, or these 10-pound boxes of crab legs, $200 each. We have about 20 of those in there. That alone is like $4,000.
So never mind all the shrimp. You have that massive situation, and then you have like 4 employees who are getting like your coworkers. A lot of them are minimum wage. You just like don't want to fucking deal with it. And then your boss is a lazy piece of shit who knows he doesn't have to deal with it. So then it's just like fuck.
It's just me. It's just
terrible
me.
Team. It's like the Browns with a 35-0 deficit. Like you have to come back.
For like literally 35% of the day yesterday, I was working the department helping customers, and then whenever anyone needed anything frozen, which is very often, I had to run to the other freezer and grab it from them.
Yeah, fuck that.
So I was just back and forth. Let's see. Let's pull out the step meter.
Just get out of there.
Pull out the step meter. I have
you count your steps. Might as well.
There's an app on the iPhone that comes with it. 19,000 steps, almost 20,000, 7 miles yesterday.
Wow.
And the last like 2 hours, I just sat there. I was like, I'm not moving. Fuck it.
Yeah.
Like I didn't do anything extra. Like if
just show that like you know, if you're being lazy, it's like I did 7 miles today, you dick.
Yeah, and that's you know, some days are like,
but that I mean
nothing like that.
To tie it all back, I mean that's why that's your slogan. Just wrong timing, and then you know, it's because everything just, you know, freezers break, and then, you know, damn it, I got to go run to the freezer, go get fish while also helping customers. Probably look like an idiot a couple times there.
Yeah. You know what? I'm going to go off on a little Stone Cold Tones Bones here.
Let it rip.
So, you know, I'm writing this down. Okay. So, like you saying, the freezer broke. So my boss calls me 8:30, 9 o'clock the night before. He's like, "Hey, listen, we're gonna have a long day tomorrow." That's not what you want to hear.
At 9 p.m.
The first thing he says, "Hey,
what day of the week was it?"
This was Thursday night.
Oh yeah. Oof.
So he calls, "We're gonna have a long day tomorrow." I was like, "What? What happened?" And he's like, "Well, the freezer broke. Like, luckily, like the people were there, like after close, they were able to like they had all the cashiers go back there and help. They had like
those poor bastards,
like
about to leave, and they had to work overtime and clear out the freezer.
Yeah, they were there until like 8, 9 o'clock at night. Like all hands on deck. They were just pulling everybody out, to pull everything out because that's a lot of money in there. You know?
Oh yeah,
like I was saying, that's a lot of money. So basically, he goes, "Okay, we're gonna have to come in at 4 a.m. To put everything back and make sure everything's ready for the start." So I'm assuming that the freezer got fixed.
Yeah.
You know, so I show up 4 a.m. Freezer hadn't got fixed. The guy's not supposed to come until 12 o'clock, like Friday afternoon. So basically, I just showed up an hour earlier than I would normally have to show up. Or actually, 3 hours earlier than I was scheduled to show up, just to
at 4 a.m.
At 4 a.m. to set the table, which usually we do in just 2 hours. But but
you got a whole freezer, yeah. So I mean, and then like,
we didn't even put anything back in the freezer. Like the freezer wasn't fixed. So I just showed up just to set up the department, like the tables and shit, and then unload all the fish. And then it's like 6:30 and everything is set. I'm standing there and my boss is nowhere to be found. I basically set up everything by myself.
He screwed you.
He screwed me. And then the other guy showed up at like 5 or 6. Like he had everybody come in early for no reason.
Yeah. He did. He had a reason. He didn't want to do it. He wanted to, like, while I'm asleep, I want to wake up and come to work and have this problem gone. I want it vanished.
Well, he was there too. No, he was there at 4 a.m. also. He just wasn't doing anything.
Oh, yeah. So same concept. Yeah, he showed up, but, you know, I'm going to hide and put up flyers like you were telling me instead of go help out with the frozen product.
He spent 2 hours making the flyers for the December sales. I was like, really? You couldn't do this tomorrow on a Saturday?
He's got to get out of there. That's it. We'll take off eventually with this.
Long story short, I left. He wanted me to stay until like after close to make sure we packed it all out. It was like 4:30, and the guy still hadn't even showed up to start fixing the thing. So I was like, "Fuck this, I'm leaving."
Yeah,
I left him with it. I got a 3-day weekend. I left him with it. You deal with it, you fat lazy fuck.
Yep. Bang. That's it.
Okay.
Yeah. Anyway, so my slogan, it's about the bread. That's it. But I mean, it goes beyond subs. It goes beyond Tom Subs. The dream that is Rome. The dream that is Tom Subs. It's about quality over quantity. Subway, quantity, you know?
Yeah.
You know, your local guy, quality. You know, he's going to take time with his personal customers. But you got to look at that from just a life standpoint, you know? My slogan is I want to be the good bread of a sub if I'm with a group of people. You know, they're just like, hey, make sure you bring the bread. I don't want to eat you guys individually. I want the bread there. We'll make it a sub. We'll have a good time.
Yeah. No, and the thing is the bread kind of holds everything together.
Ties it all together. And, you know, it's like a nice, it adds a little bit of different texture to everything. Everything kind of just works with the bread. You know, the vinegar, the oils, you know, the meat, cheese, of course, everything kind of just works well with the bread as long as you're good bread. If you're fake bread,
if you got yoga mats in your bread, like
someone going to come back. Yeah,
like this guy is fake. I don't want anything to do with him. But it's like when you got the good bread, and it's like, oh shit, Tom's here. Yes.
What a good guy. You know,
good guy.
Good bread.
He just brings everybody together.
Yep. So
that's I never thought of like that. And it could also mean, you know, it's all about the bread. Like it's all about the money. You know,
the money.
Yeah.
There too. Yep. Bread is a lot of things. All, you know, it's a necessity. The bread.
Yeah. Which if you do the quality right with the one bread, it brings the other bread.
Yep.
Exactly. They work hand in hand.
Yep. And like Subway's like the rich kid who you can get, like, you know, he'll like buy a Six Flags tickets, you know,
Yeah,
and like
exactly.
buy your friendship.
Just so you hang out with him. And
Yeah,
like,
he's an all right.
Yeah, he's okay.
His
Not much
dad bought us
substance
Six
to him.
Flags tickets though, so like it's pretty cool. You know, we're gonna do that.
Yep.
Of course, but like you'll never want to like, you know, hang out with him anywhere else unless he's paying for stuff. That's what Subway is. That's what you need. That's what people need to understand about the bread. Okay. Tom Subs, it's coming. It's coming. 10 years, maybe shorter, maybe longer. But the idea is there. And it's gonna be awesome. Okay. Question number 3. What Christmas song needs to be retired?
Mariah Carey's All I Want for Christmas.
You're done with it?
Done with it. It starts playing like Thanksgiving and it just a month straight, just in my head.
It's a cliche song at this point.
It's too cliche. It's too overplayed. And there's a lot of Christmas songs that are overplayed. But I think, you know what? Stick with the classics. Stick with the Jingle Bells. Stick with It's Cold Outside, even though it is problematic. It's still a classic.
Yeah.
Rudolph the Red-Nosed Reindeer. You know, stick with the classics. There's a lot of new Christmas songs that, you know what, I'm not really here for.
Yeah.
You know, like specifically Mariah.
No, they've been written. Yeah. That new Christmas songs. Are you kidding me? Like, Christmas songs they've been done.
I guess they just get redone. You know, well, I mean, Mariah's was new, wasn't it? I mean, I don't know any early versions of that.
I think that was an original. All I Want for Christmas.
Yeah.
Probably wasn't though. It's probably a cover.
Yeah. Well, regardless, get her out of my face.
Yeah. She's big. She's thick. 2 C's.
She is thick with 2 C's. Yeah. She. You know what it is? Like she's like 45 now. And she's still like trying to fit into these little like tiny tight dresses. It's like, girl, sometimes you just gotta let it go.
Yeah.
You know, you just gotta like. You can still like dress nice, but be classy. You know, she's like something that like a 22-year-old would wear out to the club in the middle of December, where, you know, when they're freezing, they're all like huddled up. Like that's what she's wearing on stage. And it's like, you're like 45. Like you got kids you gotta think about. I mean,
bundle up.
They go to school and it's like, hey, I saw your mom's tits on stage last night on TV.
Yeah.
Like, yeah, well, you know, they're out there.
Well, that kid's probably just like, my mom's fucking Mariah Carey and I'm a millionaire, so suck my dick.
True, fair.
You know? But yeah, like, I don't know. The whole catalog is just, it's great as it is. I don't want any new additions. There's always stuff to be found, like Twisted Sister, you know, the band We're Not Gonna Take It, Dee Snider. I met him at Six Flags.
Okay.
They do a Christmas album and it's fantastic.
Really?
They do, like, you know, the 12 things of Christmas. Like, except they like make the lyrics into like rock and roll stuff, like one motorcycle, 2 like hot babes, stuff like that. So it's like, you know.
So hold on, let me get this straight. You put this question here, and you just said I'm not going to take anything out.
Yeah, I mean, like, well, it's been written. I have plenty to retire. I mean, my answer. I mean,
okay.
It's not a song. I did kind of go off. I have the entire Michael Bublé catalog.
Oh yeah, fuck that guy.
Fuck him and his stupid jazz.
I don't know anything about him. I hate his name. Like
he's just fucking like snap your fingers, sing Christmas songs. I'm like, fuck off, dick.
I mean, your name is Michael Bubble. Don't get out here with this Bublé shit.
Bublé.
Okay? You're Bubble.
Sweet little thing on the E at the end of it to like show that it's like, no, it's Bublé.
I spit on you.
Michael Bublé.
I fought in your general direction. Your mother was a hamster and your father smelled of elderberries.
Yeah, but he sings like he tries to be like Frank Sinatra, but he's not. Like even if it was, you know what? I got something to say. Put that in there. Stone Cold. I got something to say. Frank Sinatra sucks.
Whoa.
Yeah, he sucks. His music, it blows.
Are you kidding?
It's terrible. Me? It's awful. Yeah, he's a cool guy. Fuck him. Overrated.
I mean, I'm not like the biggest fan of his music in particular, but I mean, like New York, New York. I mean, that's all you really need right there.
Yeah, it's an average song. It's good because it reminds me of when the Yankees win baseball games. But so yeah, it's our theme song, you know. But like, you know, it's just like it's not. I'm not going to sit down and like listen to it. I can't say I tried Frank Sinatra.
I'm not either, but I mean, you have to respect the man. I mean,
hey, baby,
he did.
It's just the same shit.
I don't know. I mean, listen, I've never like sat through and like listened to his catalog.
Yeah, I know it sounds like you're at like Morton's Steakhouse and like the guy who's playing piano in the corner. That's like you're gonna buy his album on the way out. Like, no, absolutely not.
You reduce Frank Sinatra to Morton's Steakhouse piano player.
They all sound the same. No creativity.
Wow. If now listen, my grandmother is a very religious person, but
I thought you were gonna say my grandmother's a very loyal Bomb Squad listener who loves Sinatra.
No, well, she does love Sinatra. If she ever heard you say that, she'd beat the shit out of you.
Bring it on, Grandma. Tones. Are you kidding me? I fucking tombstone pile drive your grandma.
Oh my Yeah. All right, let's
Oh, I'm
move
sorry.
on
Yeah.
from tombstone pile driving my grandma. What do you got next?
Question number 4 to wrap up the classic 4-pack. Hanukkah versus Christmas. Which kid got it better? So you have like the 7-game World Series or a Super Bowl, basically.
No, it's Christmas. Obviously, it's Christmas.
The Super Bowl over the World Series
Yeah.
is pretty much the question.
Well, yeah, I mean, not even like that. It's just like they get like they get like a dreidel day one. They get like a bunch of latkes day
I thought
two.
dreidels were just like pregame.
I don't know. I mean, at least from what I heard, like you get like 8 like little gifts. Like I don't know, but like for Christmas, you get everything all at once. And it's just like you're getting showered in gifts. And it's,
Yeah.
no, you got to go Christmas.
Stressful.
I mean,
like,
have
you
it
know,
all
like
at
what am I
once.
going
And
to
just
get
like
tonight?
the anticipation to build up to that one day.
If you're like a Jewish kid waiting for Hanukkah, you're probably like at school, just like melting over the thought of what your gift is going to be later tonight when you get home. You know, there's so much room for disappointment. Like imagine like day one of Hanukkah, you get like socks. They're probably like, damn, like we're down 0-1 in the hall.
Well, that's the thing is like, yeah, you get 8 days, but your parents are also Jewish. So like, what are you really getting?
Whoa, that's an over the line. And then it makes your 7th over the line. So you get a TNT punishment challenge now.
God damn it. All right. I mean, you know, I'm right though. You just didn't want to.
That was anti-Semitic. No,
I mean, it was just stereotypical. It wasn't anti-Semitic. Like
people, they could be cheap. Okay, yeah.
I wasn't saying I wanted to like kill them all. I was just saying they're cheap. Like it's a difference.
No, but like, I mean, which like you can have a Hanukkah where you get like socks, then you get like a shirt day 2, and like you're really down, but then all of a sudden you get like PlayStation, 3, like that's like a walk off in the night to bring you back with momentum.
see that's the thing is like I don't know if they're getting shit like that.
Like, I've seen Hanukkahs. Oh yeah.
Okay.
I've seen a few. I've celebrated like a couple days before, and I even got a gift. I got remember it was actually a great gift. The finger skateboards.
Okay, the tech decks.
Tech deck. I got a tech deck, and it was like a nice one.
There you go.
Yeah, that was really.
I can never keep my fingers like on the like. I can never. If I try to do tricks, like I can never like keep it. Like you see in the commercials, they're riding and they do like a kick flip and they land right back on perfectly. Like how the fuck do they just do that?
I don't know. It's just like I couldn't do it, but it was cool to have.
Yeah,
you put like a little toy on there and like put it down a hill and see how long it stays on.
See, if I was gonna mess with that, I would need like the surfboards and riding giants where they put the straps on. You strap your fingers in. You're just like,
oh yeah,
doing that shit. Like
that's cheating. That's not what it was about. But yeah, I mean, I'm gonna go Super Bowl too. I mean, Christmas, just like it's all there. Like have at it. Like it's loser goes home.
Yeah.
But Hanukkah would be pretty cool. There's a lot of kids who celebrate both. Like that's bullshit.
Yeah, fuck out of it. You got to pick one side or the
Jewish
other.
Mom and like a Catholic dad, and you just like settle with both. I'm just like, whoa, it's one or the other. Like you can't just like celebrate like Moses traveling through the desert, getting gifts, and then like killing Christ. You get all those too.
You gonna tell me you celebrate Ramadan too?
Yeah. What's next?
Kwanzaa.
But, yeah. I mean, Christmas is just it's do or die. It's it.
It's the end all be all.
Yeah, if I was a Jewish parent though, I would be great with Hanukkah. I would totally like mix it up. Like I'd be like Andy Pettit starting game 1 instead of like Clemens. Like everybody would be like, what? Why? Like because I want to humble the team. I want to like get them to want it more.
Yeah,
you can't just open. You can't open up Hanukkah with an Xbox.
No, you can't.
It's all downhill from there.
And then next year, maybe you do open it with an Xbox. You keep them on their toes.
Yeah, because they've been there before. They've seen glory on Hanukkah.
Exactly.
All right. So that was fun. All right, let's get to the world famous segments. Hit it, Taylor Hicks. Okay. So we have a horse race. So I have the 2-horse, keep your distance, a white horse. Thomas, how white is my horse? It's like a unicorn.
White as the snow.
Yep. White as the snow. I think he was like 35-1. So it's a show bet. Show bet. $15 to show though, with good odds. And you have
the 4-horse, Pretty Greeley.
Pretty Greeley.
I think he finished with 50-1 odds.
Yeah. So we have some long shots here. So I'm gonna play.
I did to show also.
Yeah, show bets. We're here. It's a Saturday show. You know what's fun? Winning money. Like, I'm not going to bet this white 2-horse to win this whole thing at 35-1. 25-1.
Yeah.
Okay, we're in the gates here. In here. Oh, that guy's going to get out of the way. All right, there he goes.
And they're off in the distaff dash. Good start for Oxford Comma, who heads off for the early lead. Ladies Island has speed. Blue Bahia is going to try to protect rail position, and there she goes on through. Blue Bahia on restraint from Paco, but she has inside position and is running with Oxford Comma and Ladies Island, and these three fly.
Come on, keep your distance. You just got to show up.
Then comes Keep Your Distance and My Sister Carol. Down at the inside is the gray Pretty Greeley ahead of Taylor's Orbit, and Lover's Key is last of all on the turn back try as they round the far turn. Blue Bahia now moves to a clear advantage. Oxford Comma's back to second. Ladies Island is a defeated third. Back to
both of us are moving up.
5 clear of the rest with a quarter of a mile left to go.
Come on, keep your distance.
Comes off the turn with the lead. Unikoi up on the far outside, tries to spring an upset toward the inside. Ladies Island is back running again, and she still has a shot. Final 1/8 of a mile to go. Ladies Island coming back for more at the rail. Oxford Comma's coming back for more as well.
Nope. It's all bad. It's all bad. Bad race. Bad race.
Not great.
Here we are betting almost. Oh, it's December 1st. Holy shit.
Yeah.
Not used to this territory.
No.
But should have just bet the favorites in that one, I guess. Whatever. All right. So let's get the hell out of there and move to our second segment, which was It Was All a Dream. Fresh dreams. Fresh off the presses. We both had Friday night dreams. How about that?
Yeah. Classic. So you want to go first?
Sure. So it was a string of dreams, but I only remember one specific part, which is like the tail end of it. And you texted me this morning saying like I had like dreams last night. I was like, shit. Kind of popped right back in there. But I was at my uncle's house in his basement. We were having like a family party, and kind of noticed on the wall across the basement, I saw a cockroach, and it was like fucking ooh. I was like, hey, Uncle Mike, there's a fucking cockroach on your wall. So I looked back, and then there was just like 4. And then I looked in the other wall. There were like 30. Then I looked on the wall down all the way across the basement, and there were like 50 on that wall. And then I looked forward again, and there were like 80. And they were just like closing in on the place. Just all these cockroaches, gross, like flapping around with their gross wings. Jesus. And he was just like staying calm. And I was just like, I'm going to go upstairs. And then the thing ended. The dream ended.
It's like, yeah, I'm going to go.
I'm out. Dude, call Terminex immediately.
Yeah. It's yeah, it sounds
like 911 in that situation where I'm just like, we're being completely, there's millions of cockroaches here. I mean, like the fucking flamethrower or like,
yeah, I don't know what you like, just bring the fire department to burn the house down,
burn it down, and then have a controlled burning of the house down.
That might be what you have to do. Yeah, I mean, Terminex, because they would probably just end up calling 911 if you call them. Squad. They show up and they're just like, whoa,
blow the fucking place up. Also, by like cockroaches, whenever there's construction, right? That's when they end up showing their faces. People next door, they moved out. Did I already bring that up?
You said they were doing construction, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
They're doing construction because I just found out they moved out. So it's like, I wonder if I'm chasing neighbors out because like Bucks games, screaming like right in their faces, But so they're gone. And like while I'm working from home, they're just like hammering on the wall directly next to my face. Like all day. It was really, really frustrating, as you can imagine. But whenever there's construction, you start to see those bastards, and I'm like terrified that my day is coming. I haven't seen one in about a year. Knock on wood. But
does jambalaya help keep them away?
I don't see any. So like, I don't know.
Yeah,
she does a great job.
Clearly, you don't live the cleanest lifestyle with cum socks and piss jugs everywhere laying around.
Right.
Yeah. Right. So she must be doing something.
Yeah. So what was your dream?
So I had 2, not related. The first one, I was at work, of course, and these 2 girls that work there, like I was like walking by them, they're like, "Hey, like when you go to lunch, like first of all, they barely speak English, so it's all like broken English. Like when you go to lunch, like come sit with us." All right, cool.
Ooh.
So I go like, and it's weird because I'm not actually going to lunch. Like I just end up in my brother's bedroom for some reason, which is at the store. I don't know. So like as soon as we get in there, things just like start happening, and they like whip my dick out, and my dick was, just want to preface this, was a lot smaller in my dream than it is in real life.
Oh, that's got to mean something, right?
And the entire time they're just like laughing at my dick.
Oh no!
It's like saying shit in Spanish back and forth, like, "Oh, Paquito, Paquito." I was like, "Hey, it's not that Paquito, okay?"
Because you were working in the freezer. Your mind just
I don't know.
That's you know what your brain is. It's like a haiku breakdown. It's like you know, I had this dream. You're about to have a threesome with 2 hot foreigners in your brother's bedroom that happened to be in Restaurant Depot, and like, oof.
What are you doing?
Oh. HBK theme song.
What do you want?
You never tell me.
What do you want? Are you going?
You getting rid of those shoes?
Yeah, you can throw them out. All right.
Make sure you put the HBK theme song in there.
Yeah.
Whenever a family member walks through our podcast, you have to put on the drums. But
I wonder how much of that he heard.
That's a hilarious thing to hear. So my dick was smaller in the dream than it is in real life.
So, where was I? Oh yeah. So basically, like before anything could happen, Larry came looking for me.
Did he catch you with the small dick?
He didn't catch me like in the act. Like I heard him coming. I was like, "Fuck!" Like because I was in there probably for a good like hour when I'm only supposed to have like a half-hour lunch. So I was just like you know, I gotta get back to work. He's looking for me.
Yeah.
And that was the end of that dream. Of course, like it always ends with like me not being able to.
That dream that reminded me of the dream you had a long time ago when you had to be at work at like 4, and that you had that girl, and it was like 2:30 in the morning, and you're like, shit, I have to be at work, and then like the whole thing just fell out.
She like didn't believe I had to actually be in work that early. I was like, no, I can prove it. I'm like, my schedule.
So what was the other one?
The other one, so I was like, I guess I was on like a date with this girl. Like we were just walking down the street, and there was like a bar, and we're like, oh, let's go into the bar. And it was like a real dive bar. And she tried ordering wine, and everyone started giving us shit. Like, we don't serve that foo shit in here. Like, what are you talking about wine? Get out of here. And then like a bartender comes up around like on my left side, and he puts his like right arm like over my shoulder, and he's just like talking shit to me. He's like, look, we don't like your kind around here. Like some shit like that. Like basically he's like telling me to get out. And I pulled this move, which I've never seen anyone do, but I think I might do it if I ever get in this situation. Where so he was a little bit taller than me, right?
Yeah.
And so what I did was I took my left arm, right? He's standing over my left shoulder. I go to elbow him in the gut, right?
Yeah.
So I elbow him in the gut, and I throw my fist back with the left arm. So I go gut face.
Bump. Yeah.
And then while like my left arm is going up, I'm turning and coming around with my right hand to punch him for a second time in the face.
Oh, I like that move.
Right? So like, da-da-bah. And that's how I woke up. I woke up to me actually doing that in my bed. like I was like laying on my back, and I just did that. You know, I like rolled over and just like punched the mattress. That's how I woke up. So that was
hell yeah.
That was my dream.
Can't believe she's trying to like order a wine, and that's like me with the fucking when I told Ace from Stand By Me that Velvet Revolver sucked. Did you get that sound clip in there again? Ace talking shit to me. That was an intense one, but yeah, I definitely had more, but I couldn't remember them.
Yeah, there was a couple others like mixed in, but I can't, remember.
Yeah, so especially with me being sick, it's been hard. It's been tough.
Yeah,
I've been barely sleeping because I can't fucking breathe. It's a little tough. All right, so let's move to the next segment here, which is a what's good. Okay, well, no.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, put it in again. A lot of sound bites today.
That was gonna be a lot of work.
A lot of HBK. I'm just a sexy boy. All right. So I had to listen to Rise and Shine by J. Cole. All right. So pretty all right. I didn't like it. I didn't like this one. I hated it.
Okay.
I keep seeing these rappers, I guess you're trying to spread out, diversify portfolio, but
so I've given you a lot of old school stuff recently. I'm trying to give you a little bit. This isn't even new school exactly. Yeah. This was like when we were in college, just came out, but
the way that my brain operates when it comes to music is like when we started doing this is literally my first ever exposure to hip hop. Like I refuse to listen to it my entire life, unless I really had a reason, like if I'm forced to, then I will listen to it. So with like the original artists you gave me, I'm picking teams. Like I'm like my brain, it's hard to like, really move on from things.
Yeah.
So like this guy, J. Cole, this whole song is about like, I'm getting no respect. I'm one of the best. Listen to my shit. I'll tell you, this. Did that all rhyme? Did I do that by accident?
I don't know. I wasn't fully listening.
We'll hear it back. I might have crushed that.
Right.
But yeah, I mean, a lot of cool stuff in there, but you know, he's just not as cool as these guys in the 90s. I don't care if he was around college, you know?
Yeah. No, he's a more of a, like, especially now, like now that he's like made his money, he's more of like a social, not like an activist, but like he
Oh, that's why I hate him. Look at that.
talks about,
That's
like,
why it makes sense.
like him and Colin Kaepernick are probably friends.
Okay.
I'm not saying that's a good or a bad thing. I'm just saying.
I don't. Yeah, cause aside, no. I mean, I was talking about activists in general, all of them.
Yeah, no, I mean he's not like sitting there like picketing, protesting, but like a lot of his songs are about like fucked up shit that he's seen growing up or shit that he's heard about, like you know, in the black community. So that's more what he's about. And this was when he was earlier on. And he was like trying to.
But he's trying to use it to be like, I'm tougher than you, which I've had a million songs like that with this segment. And I'm like, just be more creative. That's my beef with it. You know, we get that. Like, you know, you can do it here and there and talk about your upbringing, but like, I want to see Eminem creativity. You know, like I want to see.
I mean,
talent.
no, I jaded you by giving you Eminem.
Yeah,
like
I think he did
so much, but I mean, because he has. I mean, listen, he's definitely got the creativity. Like I'm going off the top of my head here, but he's got one line. These words. What do you say? These words are my bullets, and I don't rhyme. I shoot, bang. Like I'm just picturing him there, just like just like rapping. Like,
but I feel like I've heard that a million times in rap songs.
I've never heard that line before.
Well, like that specific line, the way that he did it, but still, it's still the same concept of just like, you know, warfare down the street. You know?
Yeah.
Or
what about he's got the one line. It's like my mind runs a mile a minute. The sky's the limit. I'm so high, I'm diving in it. My ride is tinted. My knob's getting slobbed up in it. Like, come on.
Maybe not yet, bitch. I got the clock set. It goes tick tock. Game on lock. Sun gonna shine, but the rain won't stop. Oh no. It's a good one.
See, like he's got some, like, you know, he's got some clever, nice lines in there.
Here's another one. In my mama's Civic. Now I'm out here trying to get it. I just wrote like nice car. Mom drives a Honda Civic.
Solid car. I gotta say.
It's like a solid car. Probably like a $9,000 down payment. Like it's a pretty good car.
Yeah.
Brand new. And then I also have he put the little Enter Sandman prayer in there. The do lay me down this before I wake, pray Lord of soul take, that whole thing. Yeah. I was gonna ask you to put the soundbite for Enter Sandman in there, but don't even worry about it because we have like a million at this point. I don't want to people get it. But yeah, you know, he's I've heard, you know, people, they like him, I guess. I've heard his name a million times, but I'm going to be a stubborn music dick. And I'm going to say that I don't like him. And I think that you're right that you might have broken me with Eminem's talent. Yeah. And then I have high expectations of everybody because of him.
Yeah.
It's like what Portnoy talks about when he does pizza reviews. He never gives a perfect score because you never know when you're going to run into something better.
Right.
So once you have a 10, that's it. The bar has been set. So you'll never actually run into anything that's that good.
Yeah, it's true. No, it's true. I mean, he's been around. Like, actually, one of like my freshman year of college, one of our friends, AJ, he showed me like his mixtapes, which he was making for a couple of years at that point. So I mean, to be fair, I got in on the ground level. Now he's like considered by like the younger generation to be like some of the best rappers, like one of the best rappers that's still like, you know, consistently making music. It's him and Kendrick Lamar basically are the two that are like, you know, if you talk about best like current rapper, you're going with them.
Okay.
Because like like Eminem, like obviously, you know, he's one of the best all time, but like he came out with an album this year and like a couple of years ago, but like he's not really, I don't know.
He's like Tom Brady this year.
He's kind of like Brett Favre, just coming back out like year after year, like retiring and
42-year-old quarterback.
Yeah, and then he's just gonna get hit real hard and just get taken out by like a battery gate or something.
Do you think rap is going south?
Yes.
Yeah.
100%. It's not rap anymore. It's not.
Yeah. That's why it's hard to get into.
Yeah, that's why I don't listen to really any new shit. I just listen to old shit.
Because people like our age who have younger brothers who are 13 are probably listening to this.
Oh, 100%.
Like their generation after is probably going to be dead. I wonder what it's probably going to go to fucking pop. Just like,
yeah, I don't know what it's going to, but I know cousin J Mac has a son. I think he's I'm gonna get in trouble if I think he's like 12, 13 maybe. You know, he's younger. But I mean, like when he was growing up, he used to be able to like you know, I mean, he was like young he used to be able to say, like, oh, that's Ghostface. That's, Method Man. He used to be like name guys from like the Wu-Tang Clan, like when he was like 2-3 years old, just by like listening. And now he's like listening, from what I've heard, he listens to like Tekashi and like all these new guys, and it's just like
Tekashi
6ix9ine.
Oh, isn't that guy going to jail for like?
He's going to jail, yeah.
Like ever?
That's what they're saying.
He fucked up big time.
They're saying he might be trying to snitch to like get out.
Oh,
so I don't know exactly what's going on with that. And it's so stupid because like this whole thing where he got arrested and they released his album, and he is like #1 in the Billboard charts. Like, why? He's just, music is awful.
If you were looking at a prison sentence for 60 years, and they said if you snitch on 10 guys you work with, we'll reduce the sentence to 20. Are you snitching? I'd probably snitch. I'd probably snitch. I'd like to say that I wouldn't, but I think I would.
I probably would, but it's tough in his situation because it's so like public.
What if it's 20 years in jail, or if you give us the witnesses, then you get no prison time, but you have to go into witness protection?
Yeah, I'll do that. I don't like
you go to witness protection.
Yeah, I don't like people knowing my shit, what's going on anyway. So I'd rather be like,
yeah, it's true,
private. I don't like I don't post shit on social media. I have a very small group of friends. Like, I don't need to interact with a lot of people.
Yeah, speaking of that, I wonder what Casey Anthony's up to. I think she's just like watching TV. That fucking cunt. Well, she. I mean, like, yeah, she got away with it. She shouldn't have, but she's the only witness protection case I could think of that's like actively happening. I guess George Zimmerman too.
I thought no. She's in witness protection because people hate her so much. Is that why?
No, because she got away with murder and the jury fucked it up. And it was clear, and like she couldn't just go out and show her face.
Yeah,
yeah,
that's true.
Yeah, she fell off the map. But anyway, yeah, song I give it a 3-2. Sticks of Dynamite.
Oh, we're rating songs now. Okay,
I just decided to do that. I just want to take a shot at J. Cole. Step it up. That's my advice to you.
Okay,
J. Cole. Okay, segment number 4 is a Let There Be Rock. So you had to listen to Neon Nights by Black Sabbath. Dio, Black Sabbath, no Ozzy. Were you surprised when you heard that guy's voice? Were you just like, what?
See, if I'm being honest, I didn't even like realize it wasn't Ozzy.
Oh.
So wait, when did Ozzy come into the mix?
Ozzy was Black Sabbath. He was the original singer, like 1967. They kicked him out in like 78. Because he was doing like cocaine, heroin, everything, like every day, all mixed.
Nuts.
Just like they were just like, we're so successful, but we can't deal with this.
Yeah,
he's a fucking mess.
He's a lunatic.
He's biting fucking animals' heads off on stage, and blood's going everywhere. It's fucking gross.
You think he got a rabies shot for that?
No, I think it just made him stronger.
Just added to the mystique.
Yeah, but I want to hear what you have to think about this song because I never actually looked at the lyrics, but I know it's interesting.
Yeah, I mean, so I think I actually kind of broke down the lyrics pretty well, but the song overall was solid.
Yeah,
the Neon Nights, like it had a nice.
It's fast.
Yeah, I'm trying to think what it reminded me of. I don't know. I'm not going to remember.
Guy walking through and kicking ass.
Well, basically, I mean, listen to the song, reading the lyrics. They keep talking about the Sea of Lights, right? The captain, the Neon Knights, the captain's at the helm.
Yeah,
guiding you through the Sea of Lights. I'm like, what is the Sea of Lights? What could that be?
Yeah,
and because this is when I thought it was Ozzy, so this kind of plays into that. Like when you're really drunk or fucked up. Let's say you're like walking around the city or something, and it's just like lights everywhere, just kind of like blur, So the Neon Knights are the managers, right? The people who like manage the talent that get them from gig to gig on the tour. So he's the Neon Knight. He's the one who's guiding all these people that are all fucked up. The Sea of Lights, through the mayhem, through the crowds. The dragons and the kings. Like the dragons are like the
fucked up on like. He did some mushrooms and then shot up some heroin, and it's like dragons flying around.
Yeah, well, so the dragons are like groupies with like bad breath, and then, and then the kings are just like other like famous people that are like, "Hey, Ozzy, like nice to meet you." Like, like Michael Bublé coming up and trying to introduce himself. Like in the Neon Nights, like
get out of here,
stay away, just face palms him, just
get
out of here. So
it changes a lot of things though. That it's Dio.
Yeah, it does.
Ronnie James Dio is like, he's considered the godfather of metal. He remember the Today's D movie when in the beginning when he prays to Dio on the poster. Yeah, like he's like, yeah, exactly. And like Dio, he's got like a funny fucking way of all like Dio's famous songs are pretty much just like a kick snare drum, very simple. And then he just sings like this. It's like Pearl Jam, but like metal in the 70s.
So
his whole thing is just about, I think it's just about magic. I really don't know.
So what happened to Dio?
He died of stomach cancer like 10 years ago.
And then so Ozzy never like came back into Black Sabbath after that? Or?
Yeah.
Was it
Ozzy's he means well. Yeah. I saw Ozzy with Black Sabbath.
Okay.
Twice. But they didn't have the original drummer though, which was bullshit because of a money issue. So I didn't see the full lineup both times. But
so hold on. So the entire time Dio was alive, Ozzy never came back.
No, they did a couple reunion things, but like Sabbath they were weird through the 80s because like the bassist who writes all the songs makes them all creative. He had a coke problem and he got a divorce and then he just left. He ended up coming back like later in the 90s. And then like the only guy who stayed was Tony Iommi, who's like one of the best guitarists of all time. And he was just like there. So as long as he was there, it was still considered worth seeing. A product, I guess. But like the funniest part was like Ozzy was so famous and Sabbath was on top of the world and they kicked him out. And Ozzy just like stumbled onto the street. Record company grabbed him. Was like, let's just do a solo album. Yeah. And then he accidentally like got the greatest musicians and like through like hundreds of auditions of guitarists. Found this guy named Randy Rhoads and had like 10 times the success that Black Sabbath did in 1 year. He wrote like Crazy Train, Mr. Crowley, Flying High. Like he wrote like an album with like 9 straight hits. And it sold like 1 billion copies. And Sabbath was like, fuck this. God damn it. This fucking psychopath who's just dripping on heroin. Just like left us and we're like the talented guys and just sold 1 billion records.
Yeah. So let me like, was he just like the Ozzy Osbourne band? Or like what was it?
It was Ozzy Osbourne. Like that's It's Sabbath, and then it was just Ozzy, and then Ozzy's the guy that he discovered died in a plane crash accident. Like it was like they were at a billionaire's house, and the billionaire happened to fly like a little plane.
Yeah.
Randy Rhoads like hated flying, but he's like, nah, come with me. I'll get you over your fear. So they would buzz the tour bus that Ozzy was passed out in on heroin, basically, and try to scare him. And they did it like 3 times. And on the 3rd time, they clipped the bus and the thing exploded and he died.
Jesus.
Yeah. That was after the second album that they wrote together. So that lasted, that went nowhere eventually.
These rock star guys, they just like,
hanging at billionaire houses, fucking flying planes in the backyard. Like,
well, they're just like an endangered species. They just like die so easily.
I know.
Like just dropping like flies.
They live very fast, very fast. But Ozzy's just like he's all there too. He can't really communicate it too well, but he's there.
Yeah, his mouth just doesn't work. But mentally he's there. And from what I've heard, from what you told me, he still like can belt it out.
He sounds fine.
Yeah.
I have no idea how, but he sounds fine. But yeah. So good song though.
Yeah, I liked it. I'm not gonna rate it. But yeah, good song.
It's a good song to throw on when you just like want to go fast, kick some ass, sort of thing.
Yeah.
All right. So question number 5 or segment number 5 here. Buy or sell. Megalodon still in existence.
So it's a giant shark, right? Megalodon?
Yeah.
Okay. Now, how big is giant? Like, because I know there are like huge sharks.
No, a megalodon, like let's Jaws from the movie. That thing was 24 feet. A megalodon is probably like 80. It's like a dinosaur. It's just endangered. I mean, not endangered. Yeah, it's extinct. It's gone.
Yeah. Yeah. So on an 80-foot shark, I'm gonna say I'm out.
Okay.
But I have heard stories of like 30-foot sharks.
Oh yeah.
But no, because like it's not like they're not supposed to be that big. Because that's you said Jaws is.
You mean like 30-foot great white sharks? Yeah.
Yeah.
They'll be out there.
Yeah. No, I'm sure there's like some like that because I was.
A megalodon is like it's like 2 yachts. No, more than that. It's like 3 yachts.
Yeah. No, I'm selling on that. I don't think there's any of those around. I mean, I feel like.
Have you ever seen the picture of the 4 scientists standing inside of like the Jaws?
Yeah. Okay. So something real. Like that.
Yeah. Exactly.
Yeah, that was real. Hundreds of thousands of years ago. I mean, it's possible there's so much water on the planet. There's so much ocean. Like it could be in there.
Imagine just hanging out like in South Africa, just like swimming the coat of Good Hope. Good Hope.
Just taking chunks off the fucking coastline.
No, he's just swimming around.
Yeah. I mean, I don't know. I feel like if there was something that big, like there'd be some kind of like firsthand account or some sort of documentation of it.
Yeah.
I just can't buy it.
Yeah. I can't either.
I know you said like we can't because up until last time we were buying everything.
Yeah.
So we gotta be a little more.
We're gonna sell the Megalodon.
Yeah, sell the Megalodon. It would be cool. Be terrifying.
It wouldn't be cool. Imagine being on a fucking like carnival cruise going to like South Africa, and like you just see that like swimming. You see the fin come up. You're probably just like, oh my god.
I was like, oh look, it's a sailboat. Wait, no, that's a fin.
That's a fin. That's a Megalodon. Like that thing attacks a fucking boat, a cruise ship. It might win.
I mean, even he just has to like bump into it hard enough, and it's springing a leak.
Oh yeah.
And then you're done, and then you're in the water, and he can just pick you up.
Would you rather get eaten by a Megalodon shark or like a regular great white?
So it's tough because the Megalodon, he's going to eat you in one bite, so you're probably just going to digest slowly inside of him.
Yeah, that might be worse though.
Yeah, but it's like either that or you're just getting torn apart.
Yeah, I'd rather get torn apart than have to like go to the digestive system of a shark full body.
I'm just getting claustrophobic like thinking about.
Yeah,
that.
Same. Let's get out of there. I'm gonna throw up thinking about that. Holy shit.
All right, so
sell. It's sold. Megalodons, they're out of here. They're gone.
Yeah.
All right, last segment here before the mayor's bet is an Ask a Gay, a fitting.
Okay, so I told you about this before. I wanted to talk about the whole Dwight Howard situation.
Yeah.
So get your take on it.
So this is what I think I know. So he is into transsexual women with dicks.
Yes. Well, chicks with dicks.
Chicks with dicks.
So yeah, that's part of it. But so the whole thing, how the story broke was there was someone, a cisgender, which means, like a guy being a guy, cisgender male that he met on the set of Wildin' Out. So
okay. So I didn't know any of
that show. Yeah, see, I did a little research before. He met on the set of Wildin' Out, and they were like DMing back and forth on Instagram, and they were like Instagram like video chatting with each other or whatever. And then this guy, the cisgender gay guy, found out that he was hooking up with going to these like tranny orgies and stuff.
So wait. This cisgender guy that you keep describing, is he not gay? He's just like
no, he's gay. He's gay.
Okay.
I'm sorry. I don't know if I specify. He's
so he was hitting on Dwight Howard on Instagram.
Well, Dwight Howard apparently initiated.
Yeah. Oh, okay.
And then they exchanged some pictures back and forth, and they had like a little bit of like an online relationship. And then this guy found out that Dwight was going to all these like tranny sex parties and hooking up with other like trannies and prostitutes and shit.
Yeah.
And so this guy got mad and he was going to start talking, and then one of Dwight's friends started threatening him about saying stuff.
First of all right, so now I remember. So the guy who's doing the whole narrative, the cis man, they never banged. So that's one thing.
Yes. So
that it's bullshit that he did this to air him out like he did if they were never banging. That's fucked up. Yeah. And this movie that you're going to watch, Love, Simon, and I'm not even going to say it because you haven't seen it. I don't want to spoil any of it. But coming out is a big deal. And to do that is fucked up. It's really, really fucked up.
Yeah.
Right. And like, I mean, I don't know if he's doing it for financial gain. I don't think so. I think by the outlook of it, it looks like he was just doing it for retweets. And then maybe if it picks up legs like it did, he can get like an interview for money and stuff. But in the end, it's really, really fucked up thing to do. But like, and then like for people, I mean, like you're going to talk about it no matter what, and people are going to complain. Just like, let him live his life, and that's great. And like, everybody will, but it's still like people need shit to talk about, and the poor guy's going to have to just go through it. But
yeah, I saw someone tweet, and they're like, I think it was a comedian, Ron Funches, like the fat black guy that's just like kind of talks like this. Like, I don't know if you ever seen him. Yeah.
Is he from the guy from Breaking Bad who lays in the money?
No. He's
different guy,
different fat black guy. But anyway, he had a tweet saying like, don't you think like some of these like jokes you guys are making is the reason why he didn't want this to get out in the first place?
That's a great point, because like he had ass surgery of like very conveniently after the whole thing broke. So people were just like, yo, Dwight Howard had ass surgery after we just found out that he's fucking banging like dudes. I'm like, poor guy.
It's a tough look. I mean, listen, obviously live your life however you want to live it. And this was That's why I wanted to get your take on it, because like after I found out that they actually never had a relationship, like a physical relationship,
he got fucked because he's famous.
Yeah,
that's it.
And that's the thing is, like, you got to understand, like this guy, he's an NBA, all-star, like perennial all-star. He's always, he's traveling city to city. Like, obviously,
it sucks. It sucks too for him because he's been an asshole for a long time now. Like I remember when he was great. Like that slam dunk when he was on the Magic.
Like the Superman, the cape and everything.
He was an incredible basketball player. But like he's really mailed it in over the last like 10 years almost. It seems like, and like this is probably why, is it really weighs down on your shit. So in a way, he's probably stoked that it's out there, but it's very hard to like just go out and say it. You have to have a few beers, in my opinion.
Oh yeah, well at least
get the guts. But I like to get outed like that. It's really messed up, and plus the tranny stuff is hard to deal with too.
Well, I mean, I feel like it's different if you're like a professional basketball player. Like first of all, just being in the spot like that, and the fact that you're in professional sports, you're supposed to be like a macho, kind of thing, and also just being black. I mean, like
that's the thing, because we hear all these raps all the time, and they are extremely homophobic.
Yeah,
all of them.
If one of these days, I'm going to give you the movie. What was the one that came out that won the Oscar? It was Moonlight.
Oh, okay.
Because that's basically what it is. It's like a black kid growing up like in the hood in Miami who's gay and he's like hiding it. It's even harder in that, in that kind of setting. So, and to just air him out like that, and listen, I'm not saying it's okay to threaten the guy.
Twitter is a cesspool. The whole thing is 100%, a cesspool.
100%. But the thing where he fucked up is the fact that his friend was out there threatening him, like physically. Like if he's like, if you say anything, we'll fuck you up or whatever.
That he shouldn't have done.
He shouldn't have.
Yeah.
But at the same time, he offered him hush money.
Yeah.
Not saying that this guy
which he probably took.
He probably did. And, this guy, he just wanted his love. He just wanted Dwight's love. Like, but it's like, you have to understand, this guy is on the road all the time. Like, he clearly has.
He's fucking Dwight Howard. He's an NBA superstar, you idiot.
Even these guys that are married and shit.
You're a commercial actor.
Doing the same thing. Was he commercial actor?
I don't know. I mean, probably based on how they met, right?
Oh yeah, well he was on the show, so I don't know what he was doing. If he's like an extra.
Yeah, exactly. That's what I mean.
Yeah. Okay. So that's fair. That's fair. I don't know. It was definitely fucked up the way this guy went about it. That's why I was just curious to see like what your take was on it. Because again, and just like outing someone like that, you don't just. It's like in The Office when Michael like outs Oscar.
Yeah.
Obviously, this is on a much bigger scale.
Much like that's the thing though. That's like he definitely like he probably. I mean, like, it's really not that huge. If you, like, once time passes, it's all right.
Yeah.
Like, the immediate thing, your stomach will probably just, like, fall right out your ass. Because, like, I've talked about, like, the biggest part why you're in the closet is because you're terrified when you tell people they're going to think that you're something different like, immediately. Like, once you tell them, they're going to be like, oh, whoa, you're weird now. That's why you don't tell anybody. Yeah. So he's probably now. I mean, he's got that now because he's got the training thing too. So people are gonna be people are gonna look at me like this weirdo.
You don't think you don't think that the whole tranny thing isn't like more of like a middle ground between?
No,
like,
I find it weird. I find it weird. Yeah, I do. It's dudes. I mean, it's dudes who want to be women and like they just put wigs on. It's just like it's. I don't know. It's just that's weird.
But they got tits.
They do.
Yeah. You never seen the ones that they're like the implants or whatever, but
no, yeah. I mean, like to go that extreme to try. I mean, like it's I firmly believe in two genders, and like you're either a man or a woman. Like if you, I mean, like if you're transgender, and that's what you do, that's great. I'm just not into that, and it just looks. I don't know. It's like
no, a lot of them are scary.
Yeah, I was watching Silence of the Lambs yesterday. Like, hate to say it, I think about Flo Bill. I think about Flo Bill when I think.
Give
me an over the line for that. That was a terrible thing to say, but you know what? It's the truth.
Goodbye, horses.
I will eat my penalty.
They ruin.
Call me offensive. I say I admit that I'm being offensive, and I take electrocution for it. So, fuck yourself.
Good. They ruined that song, Goodbye Horses.
Yeah. And I also, like I've said a million times, I don't like me being grouped up with them, with the LGBT community. Like we all have to be one force. It's like, this is all bullshit. It's just a big kumbaya. And we all just like, I don't want it to be, that's what everybody thinks of this community. Like we have the most terrible people running the organization, could be a great company, but leadership sucks.
Yeah.
Let's have a parade. Let's have a parade down the most conservative neighborhood and throw our dicks out. But yeah, I don't fucking show them, idiots.
instead of easing them into it, like let's just
no, they're fucking meat spinning on their fucking front lawn, swinging around, playing
helicopter.
Yeah, like 80s first wave English music. They're like Devo cranking and they're fucking swinging the dicks around like hula hoops. Like people are just like, when you tell them that you're gay, that's their mind jumps to that, and that's what people think of Dwight Howard now. They think, oh my God, he's banging trannies and he's doing meat spins on people's front lawns.
No, I mean, see, I don't think he's full on gay, because I've seen some like pictures of girls that he was like, well, I guess it could have been just like a beard, but like girls he's been hooking up with and girls that he has kids with and shit that are hot, that are very hot.
I'll tell you what, he's a good looking guy. If he wasn't so huge, I would say like I'd love to date him, but he's probably got like a humongous wiener that would like totally set me off. Like, whoa. I think it looks like a baseball bat. Like, get that out of here. Too big.
Just like throws it over his shoulder when it's in the way.
Yeah, get your dick off my carpet. But yeah. So I hope I'm a big Dwight guy now. That's how we'll end it. I'm gonna be keeping tabs on him. I hope he ends up okay. Yeah. But, Twitter
and it has quieted down a lot.
Yeah.
Because I forgot to bring this up last episode to do originally, and then I remembered this morning. But yeah, I mean, it has like people just kind of stopped talking about it, which
that's what's going to happen. Yeah. But yeah, I mean, at least he's famous. Like he gets the luxury of a one-stop shop coming out. When you're guys like me, you have to come out. Like people don't tell you have to come out like a million times.
Yeah.
Like, you tell your family and your friends and stuff like that. And you're like, all right, I'm in the clear. And then you have like work life and social life, all these people who don't know. And like it always just you have to do it over and it's so the worst.
And it's like, but by the time you get down to the people that you went to high school with, it's like, oh yeah, I'm gay. You didn't know?
Yeah, like all those people like probably don't know, and like you just assume maybe hopefully they do, but like they don't, because people like I get the same question because I come off like we know very straight. They're just like, so you got a girlfriend or anything? Like I get that question almost like 3 times a day at work. Like when where's your you have a girlfriend yet? And I'm just like, nah. Like why not? I was like, I don't want one. I do everything but tell them basically. But anyway, all right. So it's time to electrocute me. So I'm gonna piss real quick. Let's hit a commercial break. We got to figure out all this stuff too behind the scenes with what I'm going to be singing. We're going to make it short though. Quick song. All right. We'll be right back. Okay. I got to piss really badly. My piss jug is full.
Oh no. You think of any songs?
I'll pick one in a second. I have to drain real quick. All right. Pull my shit here. Where should I put the shockers, the stimulators?
Put them on your armpits.
Armpits?
That would hurt.
This is electricity too. Let us not forget. Like, I'm terrified of like fucking shocking my heart into a heart attack.
What about? Were you supposed to put them on your back, right?
Like, you put them wherever muscles are.
Oh, okay, yeah.
I mean, the hands suck.
You've put them on.
I wasn't kidding about the hands.
Yeah.
Like, I'll show you. Oh, fuck. I'll show you what it looks like on the hand. Oh, I have to put the other one on. Fuck, I hate this. I hate this so bad. Come on. Oh. Ah.
All right, you can put on your hands.
Fuck.
If you want to put them on your hands, you can put them on your hands, okay?
It's not even where it is. It's just, I mean, it's electricity in your body. It sucks. Yeah. Okay. How long is this?
I mean, Neon Nights was only like 3 minutes, 4 minutes.
There's a long guitar solo in there.
She's standing there, just yeah.
I'm gonna go with "Our Country" by John Mellencamp.
Okay. Now, how do you want to?
I'm gonna test it out in the speakers back here and see how you can hear it.
Okay. Wow.
Yeah. How's this volume?
Try and get like in the middle between like the loud and then this. Yeah. That's good.
This is good?
Yeah.
Okay. I gotta pull up the lyrics. I'm gonna take you out of my computer screen and get in the zone.
Okay.
All right. Somebody just threw dog shit in my garbage can again.
Yeah, it just happened right
Did you
now.
hear that? People just walk by and open up my garbage can, throw the dog shit in there, and proceed with their life. It's so annoying.
I mean, like, does
I smell that, lady.
Oh, you smell it? Yeah, is bad?
It's right next to my window. It blows right in.
Jeez. That's tough.
Yeah. All right. Bring us back after the TNT Punishment Challenge theme song.
Oh, I forgot about that.
I'll get that in there. Okay. So I have the muscle stimulator pads on my hands, my palms, and we tested it out and it sucks a lot. And I'm going to sing Our Country by John Mellencamp. Okay, one of my personal favorites. So let me turn this on really quick. Okay. Okay. I have it up to the 3rd level. I'm going to turn, all right, I'll turn it up all the way. Ah! Oh. Ah! Well, I can stand beside ideas I think are right. And I can stand beside ideas that stand me right. I do believe there's a dream for everyone. This is our country. There's room enough here for science to live. There's room enough here for religion to forgive and try to understand all the people of this land. This is our country. Ah! From the East Coast to the West Coast, down the Dixie Highway, back home. This is our country. My fucking wrists. Jesus, it's like a fucking taser gun.
You look like you're doing sign language while you're singing.
Another ugly thing in bigotry can be seen only as obscene, and the ones that run this land help the poor and common man. This is our country. From the East Coast to the West Coast, down the Dixie Highway, back home. This is our country. Jesus.
How much time we got left?
Ah! Violin solo. Dude, my fucking biceps twitching.
He's slowly just electrocuting himself, folks.
Oh my god.
He's showing it. He's showing it to the screen. He's got the power all the way up. It's a long violin solo.
The dream is still alive. Someday it will come true. And this country, it belongs to folks like me and you. So let the voice of freedom sing out through this land. This is our country. From the East Coast to the West Coast, down the Dixie Highway, back home. This is our country. From the East Coast through the West Coast, down the Dixie Highway, back home. This is our country.
That's it, folks. That's the punishment challenge for the mayor's bet.
Oh, Jesus Christ.
I just want to say, while you were singing and like your hands were up, like it looked like you were the people that stand on the side of the stage and they give the sign language to go along with it. Like, that's what you looked like. You were singing inside.
When you put it in your palms, it's just sending electricity up to your biceps.
Yeah,
and it just like it jolts
your whole body. You're just like your shoulders shrugging.
You just
and,
like go with the punches sort of thing. And I was terrified that it was going to find its way to my heart and like kill me. So I was just trying to move with the electricity. I think I crushed that though. How did I sound? Did I sound good?
You kept your composure very well. I was surprised.
I just went into it. When I take your face off my screen and pull up lyrics, I was able to go.
Okay.
I was able to go into the zone. But all right. Okay. That's the show. Thanks everybody for tuning into this Saturday show. We will see you next time.